I'm Brandi Smith-Young, physical therapist from Perfect 10-0 Physical Therapy in Austin, Texas. I just wanted to give you a couple quick tips on how to help decrease the injuries in the wrist in your gym, starting at the beginner levels. If we can teach our beginners how to load their wrist properly when they do push-ups or planks, and then progress that to a handstand and then a cartwheel and a round-off, then we won't have these higher level athletes needing all these braces and having lots of wrist pain. So what I'm going to demonstrate is improper form, the way that unfortunately a lot of gymnasts actually do load their wrist, and then the way that we want them to load them, and some of the simple little cues that you can give your kids to help improve their wrists. So whenever they get into a push-up position, a lot of gymnasts tend to kind of rotate their hands out, and they hyperextend their elbows and rotate everything forward. And I call these their smiley faces, and their smiley faces point towards the audience. And what we don't want to see is this, because you can see when I load my wrist, I really hammer here and stretch here. And what we want is everything to be nice and stacked so that everything's right on top of each other biomechanically. And then you can share the force that you're loading throughout the entire arm instead of just impacting on the wrist. So what I want to see when you're teaching your kids how to do a push-up position or a handstand or a plank position, you want to make sure that their smiley faces kiss each other. Make their smiley faces kiss each other, and then kind of grip their wrist just a little bit so they squeeze their fingers, and their smiley faces kiss each other, and then they just load right on top so that their creases on their wrist are straight instead of pinched off and compressing here. So, again, to review, smiley faces kiss each other, make your arches, and have them hold there. And once you teach that, then you can do all the same progressions that you normally do, where you put them on a block and walk their feet up on the wall, do handstands, and then progress onto your cartwheels and your round-offs. That way you can improve their loading mechanics early on and not have wrist pain later in life.